to tell the truth to the buyers. So by telling the truth, you will win the credibility and image of yourself as a real estate person. Because real estate profession is such that people think in the real estate business, people are only gundas. Agents are all gundas. Trend has to change. So if that trend has to change, and then people should start respecting real estate agent, then you must behave like that person. So I started behaving like that, giving them the frank opinion about every problem. So I used to say, Vastu, some people don't know about Vastu. And if some people don't follow that Vastu, right, people take it for their advantage. But I learned something about Vastu. And I used to tell, beautiful house, but the bedroom will have a cut in the corner. And as per Vastu, that's not a good sign. And buyers don't know about this. Unless they are being told, see, look at the Vastu, east entrance is there, southwest bedroom is there, then southeast kitchen is there. And if these three things are there, then people take it, okay, fine, go ahead. But I learned a little more like the house always should be square or rectangle. It should not be teda meda. And you will see that there will be teda meda. Some houses are made like this, it will be very, very good. But if it is crossed like this, as per Vastu, it's not a good one. So which none of the buyers will know about it. But as an agent, I learned about that. So I used to tell them, and they used to respect. They said, wow, you didn't know that. Then after me telling, they will cross-verify with their own Vastu people. And those people will say the same thing. Then he said, this man is too good. And they will come back to me. Sridhar, I have seen a property myself here. What do you think? This property can I buy? Can you just come and see and help me out whether you can listen? And I used to say, okay, no problem. And I used to go and see the property and tell them, not only give them proper advice and tell them, okay, give me an opportunity to negotiate with the seller. I will do this negotiations. I'll get you the best price. I used to do that, and I used to win the confidence of the buyer. Although the buyer has seen his own property, I did not know about that because I gave him so much advice, good advice and all that. The buyer used to call me on his own and tell me, Sridhar, I want to buy this property, but I want your opinion about this property. Please help me out. And after doing that, after deal is done, when I give him a green signal, go ahead and purchase and all that, he used to do that without my asking. They will give me my brokerage. And what have I done in this? Accepting. Yes, I have given him advice and I have given him, I have negotiated on his behalf and got him a good price. So they felt that Sridhar has done a good job for me. Without my asking, they used to give me brokerage, write a check. So this I learned. And that became a hit for me. And that's why I was able to get an income of 22.5 lakhs in 18 months' time. So the story here is that you be honest, be truthful to the buyer, be truthful to the seller also, right? We don't have to support only the buyer. Even the seller, needs money. And seller will tell, you get me this pricing, I'll give you more percentage. Then supposing you ask for 2%, and he say, if you get me this price, I'll give you 2%. If you get lesser price, I'll give you only 1%. What logic is this? Now let us say, for example, 80 lakhs is the price that he wants to quote. and my commission is 2%, which is about 1.6 lakhs. Okay. Now he says, if you sell it for 80 lakhs, I'll give you 2%. And if I sell it less than 80 lakhs, say even at 78 lakhs if I sell it, he says, I'll give you 1%. What is the logic behind this? 80 lakhs, 2% is 1.6 lakhs. 78 lakhs, 2% is how much? Not 1.6 lakhs, it comes to 1.56 lakhs. Now, 1.56 lakhs, he says, I'll give you 1%, which means 80,000 rupees. For just reducing 2 lakhs, right, he is cutting away my 1%, which is 80,000 rupees. What is the logic behind it? So I used to discuss with the seller and tell me, what logic is this, Mr. Singh? See, if from 80 lakhs, if it has come to 78 lakhs, what is the percentage that you have lost here? 10%. 10% is how much? 80 lakhs, 10% is 8 lakhs. Have you lost 8 lakhs in this? No. You only lost 2 lakhs. 2 lakhs out of 80 lakhs is how much, what percentage it is? It is 2.5%. Right? 2.5% you have lost. And you are deducting 50% of my brokerage. What is the logic? 50%. From 2%, you're bringing it to 1%. 50% of my brokerage you are cutting away. What is the logic behind this? You deduct the same 2.5% from my brokerage, no? Instead of giving me 2%, you give me 1%, 97.5% brokerage. That is logical. I understand. How can you deduct 50% of my brokerage? I used to convince them like that. And little bit I will give away, maybe instead of 2.5%, I would have given away 5%, or sometimes I used to give 10% off, and then ultimately collect higher brokerage, but not 1%. There is no logic at all. So, but like this, these kind of trainings I learned from this company. And now what has happened finally? Right buyer, genuine buyer, right property to sell, right way of selling, all these things I learned. And that made me successful. That's how I then left the company. I started independently. Then I got some people to work for me. I then took up the model of 6x60 by 600 formulas. Sold, I had nearly about 600 people in the real estate team. Then that gave me something like about 7 crores in just 2 years' time. That kind of money I saw by selling 13 plotted development projects. I made that money. So then the going was very nice after that. But the pains that you wanted to know from me, I've shared that with you. And how I also succeeded, what are the useful points, key points that you need to keep in mind. I have now said this. So keep this in mind and then follow this guideline, and I'm sure that you will also be successful. So after going through this video, just put your feedback, frankly, how you felt about this sharing of mine, and then do well, right? See you. Bye-bye. I hope this was useful to you.